Welcome, welcome once again to Words Have Power with Teresa Hawley-Howard. We are so excited to bring you another fabulous author. This book was amazing. I'm just going to let you know it's a must read for you. You're going to want to get the book. Tell us about yourself and about the book.
Hi, Teresa. Thank you for having me. My name is Seema Giri, and I am now a #1 international best-selling author and a compiler. I'm also a holistic lifestyle strategist where I help female entrepreneurs to create a strong wellness foundation so they can create the life they want.
That's so exciting. I know as entrepreneurs, sometimes we put ourselves on the back burner. We're got so many irons in the fire, so many things going that we really don't take the time to take care of ourselves. So a lot of times we need you to help us to really put ourselves first so we don't feel guilty. And I know, especially as women, we feel guilty when when we do stuff for ourselves, but it's very important that we take care of our health and then we take care of ourselves.
Exactly, Teresa. And I did exactly what many entrepreneurs do. I did not take care of myself. I had another business, project management consulting business, where we trained 100,000 people. And I led myself to the ground to the point that I got fibromyalgia, rheumatoid arthritis, hypothyroid, and I was bedridden. And I lost 10 to 15 years of my life and in extreme pain. So that's no way to live, and there's no way you can make the impact that you want to in this world if you don't put yourself first. This actually should be a business tool.
It needs to be on your calendar. It needs to be etched out. Exactly. Calls with all your to-do list. You really need to be at the top of that calendar. I know for me, it was really hard to carve out that time. I had grandchildren, I had a husband. My kids are grown, but they still need us. And it was really hard to make sure that I did something. And then if I did do something, say I went and got pampered or something, I was on my phone 24/7. And I know for me, that was the biggest deal, was to be able to put it down. My husband was like, "Are you attached?" I mean, I couldn't even watch a movie. Maybe I'll miss a call. Maybe someone will need me. I can answer an email. I can send a text. I can quietly chat with them on Messenger and not interrupt my family. But you are interrupting your life when you're always on go.
Exactly. So another way to think about that is, Teresa, to do it because of your family, because of your grandchildren, because you want to be around a lot longer and in good shape so you can enjoy every moment with them.
So tell us about the book.
So the book is called Break Free to Stand in Your Power, and I brought forth 17 co-authors with me along in this journey. And each one of us has shared our story of the biggest challenge we had to deal with in our life. They walk you through of how they overcame and how they were able to create the life that they wanted. And they've given wonderful tips. And they range from, our youngest author is 20 years old. She was actually 19 when she started, turned 20 in April, to all the way up in the 50s and 60s. So you get a good range of age group, background, different profession, diverse. It's really diverse. And we have one brave man, Dr. Ernesto Medina, who has joined us. And it's an international book, not because of the bestseller, but because we had people, the co-authors are from various parts of the world too. So you get a really holistic global view of what are all the challenges that we go through. And I noticed, Teresa, is that at the most basic level, we're all humans and we're having human problems, human issues, regardless of our race, color, and background.
I think that's so true. I know I myself have been a part of many anthologies, and the best ones are the ones who have that global mix, the ones who show us that no matter where we come from, what we're facing, what walk of life we're in, whether it be economic, what profession we're in, or what level of education we have, at the core, we all have a lot of the same human problems, a lot of the same basic issues in life. And it's so powerful to be able to read that someone else is walking the path that you are, and what they got out of that path and how they overcame the things in that path.
Exactly. It's really to give the readers encouragement, open up their minds to things, to ideas and thoughts they haven't thought of. It's to ignite them, ignite their imagination to think beyond what they're thinking. And it's really to give hope that, first of all, you're not alone. We are walking with you through your path, through your journey. We've been there. Sometimes it gives comfort to know that you're not the only one having the same issues. And then it gives you hope that you too can come out of it, especially during
So
this
true.
pandemic time.
So true with all that's going on in our world today. So tell us a little bit
Yeah.
about where we can get the book.
You can get the book from Amazon, amazon.com, if you just look up Break Free to Stand in Your Power, or Seema Giri, Seemagiri. The book will pop up.
And tell me, what made you decide to put the book together?
Break Free has been a theme for me, primarily because when I have overcome, I used to be bedridden and now I'm able to do everything that I want. I was on more than 25, 30 medications. Now I'm down to one. So when I started sharing that story, everyone was like, Seema, you need to get this out. You need to get this out. Then I thought, there's so many other people who are the everyday heroes in our community that have done something so major, have achieved so much that no one knows about. So I wanted to create a platform to showcase them and to say, we don't have to look at the movie stars all the time. We don't have to be so extremely extraordinary. We don't realize that you already are extraordinary. So I wanted to help create a platform to share their stories.
That's so powerful, that when we can look at what we consider an ordinary life, an ordinary person, and see the extraordinary, beautiful, amazing contributions that they are making to our world, and that we can share those on our platforms, that is just an amazing gift that you can give the world.
Thank you. Thank you. Definitely. There's so many people that, so many moms, so many entrepreneurs that haven't reached that level where everyone can see them. So that's my goal.
So good. And so tell us, there's 17 people in the book. And so each of their stories are just a little different. So tell us about the story did you write in the book?
I did. I shared how I've gone to the next level. The first book I co-authored with was Dr. John Gray from Mars and Venus. So I shared my recovery story. This one, I've shared how I've been able to further conquer my other limiting beliefs that I had and how I was able to forge forward and create this kind of a platform.
And what's next
And
for
I
you?
have a program. Well, I have 3 other anthologies coming up. One is called Future Patients, Future Doctors, to see what our wellness future is going to be like, how that is changing. And the second one is Break Free, to embrace humanity and compassion, to share stories of that. I think it's so much needed right now.
Yes.
And the third one is our virtual leaders beyond oceans and firewalls, that I'm bringing forward, because we're in a virtual world now. We had to pivot so quickly on that. And of course, my signature program, Break Free to Brilliance, to help you, realize your brilliance and help you to explore that and reach new levels and new heights for yourself.
And if our listeners want to connect with you, take advantage of your program, maybe writing some of your future anthologies, how can they reach you?
They can reach me at Seema Giri, that's SeemaGiri.com, my website, and I have a great free gift for them, 10 Ways to Live a Dynamic Life. And my email, Seema@seemagiri.com. I have a podcast, Break Free to Brilliance, on Anchor, so they can catch me in any of those 3 ways.
Okay, and tell us, do you know when the next book is coming out?
Yes, so the Break Free to Embrace Compassion and Humanity is going to come out around Thanksgiving time.
Perfect time.
Around November, December, on the holiday time, yes. The others, I'm just, it's going to be like probably 6 months. They're all going to be 6 months apart from each other.
That's a great timeline. That gives us just enough time to digest what you've given us and be looking forward to the next installment in your path.
Yes, thank you.
So thank you so much for sharing with us. Is there anything you want our readers that follow us in our tribe to take away from your book?
Yes. One is to remember that you are extraordinary, just as you are, and just to stop, pause, and listen. There's a lot of wisdom within you already. You don't need to go external all the time. Stop, pause, and listen, and believe that you're already extraordinary.
That's a great takeaway. Tell us one more time the places they can reach you.
My website, seemagiri.com. My email address, Seema, SEEMA, @seemagiri.com. My podcast on Anchor, Break Free to Brilliance.
Thank you so much for coming on the show today and sharing with us. And I have the book. I can't wait for the print to come out, but I have it in my Kindle and I have read most of it. It is a beautiful book. So you need to go to Amazon and get you a copy because you will enjoy it.
Thank you so much for getting that yesterday.
Yes, I wanted to help you take international. And so thank you so much for everybody for really listening to us, for remembering that your words have power, and for supporting the authors that come on our show. So remember to go to Amazon.com and get your copy and be looking for the next installment and the print. I personally love it in print. I like to be able to hold it, fold it, highlight in it. I like it in print. So thank y'all so much for
be available in July.
Yeah, I love to be able to hold the book. There's something about it. I have a whole library. Yeah. I have them all on Kindle too, but I really love to have the print books. Yeah. Thank you so much for being on the show. And as always, thank you to our listeners. This is Teresa Hawley-Howard with Words Have Power. And thank you once again for tuning in to our powerful show and supporting the authors who come on.